Amila. Baik. Aziz. Hakim. Faiz. Faizatul. Najwa. And Hasien. So let me begin with Faizatul, who's going to explain what is galactocylceramide.
Okay, so I'm going to explain what is galactocylceramide in cattle. First of all, galactocylceramide is not only a disease that occurs in cattle but also in humans. So I'm going to talk briefly about the diseases. It is a glycosphingolipid principle in the brain tissue, and it is a natural monoglycosylceramide, which is, it has two natural monoglycosylceramide, which is glucosylceramide and galactosylceramide. And every natural monoglycosylceramide have its own function. And maybe you want to know what is galactocylceramide. It is an inherited disorder that destroys protective coating, which is myelin sheath, in the nerve cell of the brain. And in human, in most cases, signs and symptoms develop in babies before 6 months of age, and it is a very rare disease. And in animals, synthesis of galactocylceramide takes place on the luminous surface of the endoplasmic reticulum. And as I said before, it has its own function, which is essential to myelin structure and function, and it is involved in oligodendrocyte differentiation. And in animals, main sites for degradation of glycosphingolipids are lysosome, because in the lysosome it contains digestive enzymes that are active at acidic pH of this organelle. So that's all I'm going to talk about. Thank you. So I have explained briefly about what I know. So let us move on to Aziz. What is the sign of the galactocylceramide in the cattle?
Okay, I will explain about the sign of galactocylceramide in cattle. So the infant with this disease are normal at birth.
Okay.
I will explain more about the sign and the symptoms of the galactocylceramide in cattle. So usually the infants with this disease are normal at birth. The symptom will begin between the age of 3 and 6 months with the irritability, fevers, limb stiffness, seizures, feeding difficulties, and vomiting. In the first stage of this disease, the doctor often state the symptom for those with cerebral palsy. The other symptoms include muscle weakness, spasticity, deafness, optic atrophy, optic nerve enlargement, blindness, paralysis, and difficulty when swallowing. Prolonged weight loss may also occur. In juvenile and adult cases of this disease also occur, which have similar symptoms but slower progression.
Yeah.
So Cheryl, would you like to share more about the cause of this disease?
Great.
Galactocylceramide deficiency disease is a hereditary disease. Occurs in young animal, usually in young animal, and transmitted in an autosomal recessive pattern, resulting from a deficiency of an enzyme known as galactocylceramide cerebrosidase, GALC. In rare case, it might caused by a lack of active saprosin A. Because galactocylceramide synthesis is limited to actively myelinating cell, the disease process does not begin until the active myelination period. Once myelination begins, its metabolic turnover also starts. This generates free galactocylceramide in brain because of the inability to degrade galactocylceramide, which in turn elicits the characteristic globoid cell reaction. The build-up of unmetabolized lipid affects the growth of nerve protective myelin sheath, the covering of the insulates nerve, and cause thorough degenerations of motor skills. GALC deficiency also results in a buildup of glycosphingolipid called viscosine. An abnormal accumulation of viscosine occurs to the level toxic to cellular metabolism. Viscosine has been suggested to cause axonal degradation in both central and peripheral nervous system by disrupting lipid rafts. And then I will pass to Faiz to talk more about the galactocylceramide deficiency disease, the cause about the disease. Thank you.
Okay, I will explain about leukodystrophy. Leukodystrophy is a disease occur when we lack of galactocylceramide. Leukodystrophy caused by specific gene abnormalities that lead to abnormal development and destruction of the myelin sheath in the nervous system or at the white matter of the brain. Each type of leukodystrophy follows a particular pattern of inheritance such as autosomal recessive, autosomal dominant, and X-linked recessive. What is autosomal recessive disease? It occurs when individual or the animal inherits two copies of an abnormal gene of the same trait, one from each parent. Okay, second is what is X-linked genetic disorder? It occurs of the abnormal gene on the X chromosome and manifests mostly in male animal, while female animal that have a defective gene on the X chromosome usually will become the carrier of the disease. Okay, lastly, what is a recessive dominant? Recessive dominant disease or deficiency only occur when only a single copy of an abnormal gene is necessary to cause a particular disease. This means that the animal need to gain only one chromosome from their parent, male or female. It will result, or it also can result from the new mutation of the animal gene, or inherit from either parent, father or mother. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. Okay, when we talk about disease, we also must know the diagnosis of the disease. So for the diagnosis of the disease, I would like Miss Aryani to explain more about the diagnosis of the disease to us.
So now I'm going to talk about the diagnosis of galactocylceramide. A diagnosis of galactocylceramide is based on a series of tests which may include the following. Firstly, the laboratory test. A blood sample and small scale sample will be sent to a laboratory to assess the level of GALC enzyme activity. Very low or no GALC activity level may indicate galactocylceramide. Although the result help a doctor make a diagnosis, they don't provide evidence of how quickly the disease may progress. For example, very low GALC activity doesn't always mean that the condition will advance rapidly. Next, the imaging test. The doctor may order one or more imaging tests that can detect the loss of in affected regions of the brain. This may include magnetic resonance imaging, which MRI, a technology that uses radio wave and a magnetic field to produce detailed 3D images. Next, computerized tomography, CT scan, a specialized X-ray technology that produces 2D images. Next, nerve conduction study. The nerve conduction study assesses the rate at which nerve conduct a signal, essentially how quickly can they send a message. The special device measures the time it takes an electrical impulse to travel from one point on the body to another. When myelin is impaired, nerve conduction is slower. And lastly, genetic testing. The genetic test may be done with a blood sample to confirm a diagnosis. There are various forms of the mutated gene that result in galactocylceramide. The particular type of mutation may provide some clues regarding the expected cause of the disease. And next, I'll pass to Anne to talk more on the diagnosis.
I will explain further about the diagnosis of galactocylceramide. There are some tests to check for galactocylceramide, include blood culture for bacterial infection, which is E. coli sepsis. Second, enzyme activity in the red blood cells, ketones in the urine. Next, prenatal diagnosis by directly measuring the enzyme galactose 1-phosphate uridyl transferase. The last one is reducing substances in the infant's urine and normal or low blood sugar while the infant is being fed breast milk or a formula containing lactose. Next, test result may show amino acids in the urine or blood plasma, enlarged liver, fluid in the abdomen, low blood sugar. That's all from me. Next, I would like to ask Fakri, how does the treatment of this disease?
So hi everyone, I'm going to talk about the treatment for this storage disease, which is Krabbe disease. So actually there is no cure for the Krabbe disease that is known. So the bone marrow, there are just like bone marrow transplantation has been shown to benefit cases early in the course of diseases. Generally, treatment for the disorder is symptomatic and supportive. One of them are physical therapy, which may help maintain or increase muscle tone and circulation, including the cord blood that will transplants have been successful in stopping the disease as long as they are given before other symptoms appear. So they don't have any specific treatment because there is no cure for the neurological disorders. That is all from me. Now I'm going to pass to Miss Amila for the explanation about the prognosis. Thank you.
Thank you, Fakri. Yes, the prognosis of this disease is affected oligodendroglial and Schwann cells are deficient in the lysosomal catalytic galactoceramide galactose, or we known as GALT, which is responsible for degradation of galactosylsphingosine, or we call it cytosine, and galactosylceramide. Cytosine is highly toxic and cannot be degraded. It has been hypothesized that it accumulates during the disease and causes dire injury to oligodendrocytes and Schwann cells, possibly through an apoptic mechanism of cell death, in part or mediated by cytosine-induced production of cytokines and inducible nitric oxide synthase. A deficiency in GALT activity results in accumulation of galactosylceramide, especially during the early phase of myelin maturation and turnover, and information of global cells. Cytosines also accumulate, leading to a rapid and massive degeneration of oligodendroglial and Schwann cells, extensive myelinolysis, and reduction in myelination. So these affected animals are ataxic, which means the loss of full control of bodily movements, and have limb weakness and tremors that progress to paralysis and muscular atrophy. Next, poor vision or blindness may occur. That's all from me. Thank you. Arina and Najwa, could you explain to me how does the galactosylceramide affect in cancer?
Okay, I
would like to talk about galactocylceramide synthase. Okay, galactocylceramide, or we can call it gases, is synthesized by the transfer of galactose from UDP galactose to ceramide by the enzyme ceramide galactosyl transferase. This reaction was first characterized by Maurer and Regin in 1969. This work clarified the initial belief that gases was synthesized by the catalytic addition of a fatty acid coaline fatty acid directly to cytosine or galactosyl sphingosine. Okay, because knockout mice targeted for gases synthase do not make any galactocylceramide. Only one gene may encode for gases synthase. The partially purified enzyme exhibit a 50-fold preference for ceramide containing hydroxyl fatty acid over non-hydroxyl fatty acid. Okay, this specificity is reproduced in cells transplanted with a gaseous synthase. The enzyme specificity may therefore explain the presence of hydroxyl fatty acid containing ceramide in the central nervous system. The gases serve as the precursor for only a limited number of glycophenolate. These include sulfatide, galactocylceramide, and the galactocylceramide. In addition, gases containing glycophenolate are not ubiquitous. Gases synthase is localized to the lumen of the endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, now Najwa will explain more about the effect of galactocylceramide in cattle.
I will explain more about the effect to the cattle, and it includes the catabolism. So the main sites of degradation of glycosphingolipids in cattle are lysosomes, which comprise a limiting external membrane and internal lysosomal vesicles that contain digestive enzyme. So these digestive enzymes are active at an acidic pH, soluble, and placed in the lysosomal lumen. At the matter of glycosphingolipids in means of fatty acids, the reuse or further degradation of sphingosine bases and monosaccharides occur. Therefore, endocytes takes place in which it is a process whereby the sections of plasma membrane enters the cell. Next, they are transported through the endosomal compartment to the lysosomes. The degradative enzymes are soluble, but their substrates are membrane-bound in the vascular structures. Hence, the presence of specific activator proteins and negatively charged lipids is required. The compositional and physical arrangement of the lysosomal membranes is such that they are themselves resistant to digestion with bis-monoacylglycerol phosphate, lysobisphosphatidylate acid as a characteristic component of the inner membrane. The perimeter membrane is protected by a glycocalyx of highly N-glycosylated integral membrane proteins, together with ganglioside GM3, which is resistant to degradation. So the catabolism is from glucosylceramide to ceramide with the use of glucosylceramidase and cytosine C. The harmful quantities of glucosylceramide accumulate in the spleen, liver, lungs, bone marrow, and in rare cases, the brain of the patients with a Gaucher disease. The most common of the inherited metabolic disorders involving storage of excessive amounts of complex sphingolipids. Three clinical forms phenotype of the disease are commonly recognized, by which by far the most dangerous types 2 and 3 are those affecting the brain. So all of the patients exhibit a deficiency of the lysosomal glucosylceramide B glucosidase, which catalyzes the first step in the catabolism of glucosylceramide. The enzyme may be present, but a mutation prevents it, assuming its correct conformation. Other than that, in the brain, the excess glucosylceramide
arises mainly from the biodegradation of old red and white blood cells. The result is the galactocylceramide remains in the lysosomes of macrophages. For example, the specialized cells that remove worn-out cells by degrading them to simple molecules for recycling, thus preventing them from functioning normally. So, enlarged macrophages containing undigested glucosylceramide are termed Gaucher cells. In the brain, glucosylceramide accumulates when complex liquids turns over during brain development and during the formation of the membrane of the nerves. Devices enzyme replacement therapy with the milder non-neurological or type 1 form of Gaucher disease. This successfully reverses and manifestations of the disorder, including decreasing liver and spleen size and reducing the skeletal abnormalities. That's the end of our discussion. Thank you.
So this is the end of our discussion. So thank you for listening and bye.
Bye 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 bye. Okay, dah.